Luôn. Tương lai chiều. Even of year, even of year, end of year even. Từ của năm. Nói được của năm thì chúng tôi end of year. Event. First event thì đầu tiên là chúng tôi sẽ đầu công ty người đứng đầu công ty sẽ phát biểu về những gì đã làm được trong năm cũ và định hướng của công ty trong tương lai chúc mừng tuyên dương những cá nhân có thành tích xuất sắc trong năm dương này phát biểu về sự quyết tâm trong năm qua, trong năm mới. Sau đó là
Good evening, everyone. I hope that you can all hear me clearly. My name is Teacher Snezhina, and I will be your teacher for this class. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for coming back to my classes one more time. And today's topic is going to be very interesting. We are going to talk about company events. You can already see that I gave you some useful phrases in the public chat box related to the topic, of course. We can talk about event, company event, of course, in English, and I will help you with everything, with vocabulary, with sentence structure, so don't worry about anything. Doug, thank you so much for letting me know that you will be listening. And of course, in slide number 2, you can see our lesson objectives. So, By the end of today's class, you will be able to talk about company events. You will be able to pronounce two sounds correctly, sh and d. And of course, we are going to learn many useful phrases related to the topic. But let me remind you that in case you have any questions anytime, feel free to ask me. You can always type a question or raise your hand, and I will be more than glad to help you with everything. So, in slide number 3, we should answer the first question related to the topic.
Companies.
I would like you to mention some events that companies can organize. As you can see, Phuc, I already gave you so many useful phrases related to the topic. Maybe our class assistant could translate some of these corporate events related to the topic. So maybe I should also mention some of them. Companies very often organize conferences, seminars, team building events, trade shows, some opening ceremonies, product launches. For example, when a company has a new product and then they introduce some marketing activities. Very often, companies have trade fairs or some incentive travel, which are actually organized as a reward to most employees, for example. And of course, companies organize parties, dinners, New Year parties, for example. So, of course, we can mention many events are very often organized. So, let me hear my student for today. Phuc, hello, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Hello, Phuc.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Phuc. Thank you for joining me.
Yes. Hello, teacher. I'm Phuc. I'm 24 years old. I live in Hanoi. My job is about driving instructor and architecture student. It's my in the free time. I often go out with my friend, and sometimes I go to the cinema and play badminton with my friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice introduction, Phuc. But I will ask you to tell me once again, what exactly was your job? What did you say?
Yes, I said about my job is about driving instructor and architecture student.
Oh, nice, driving instructor.
Yeah.
Okay. And Phuc, how about your company? Do they sometimes organize some activities, some events?
How about? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So some events this company organize. Similar and conferences. Application events or team building event, and organize trips to visit the Muslim trip climb mountain or
free
up to
climbing.
beach. Yeah.
sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
And Phuc, have you ever attended such events?
Attend.
I'm typing to support you a little bit. To join such events, to participate.
I don't.
Have you ever joined
Have you?
such events?
Yeah. I have a trip to the beach. And some semi and conferences.
Okay, very good. Okay, so you do have experience, yes? Okay, so this was really good start for you.
Yeah.
Definitely, yes. You were able to use many phrases related to the topic. And of course, you have experience with such company events. Very good. We can, of course, talk about each one of them in English. Yes, you mentioned conferences and seminars. So, conferences are usually organized by event managers, yes, and they are a kind of getting together. For example, very often conferences are organized to discuss some scientific results or some new research, for example. Seminars, on the other hand, are educational events. And the purpose of seminars is usually to train employees or managers, of course. And you said team building events as well. They are meant to motivate employees, of course, in different divisions, different parts of a company get together, and of course they participate in different kind of activities. Very nice. Well, this was a very good start for you, and yes, you were able to use those key vocabulary phrases. Look, if you need me to speak earlier, just let me know, okay? I can speak very, very slowly. Sometimes I speak faster, so if you need me to slow down, just let me know, okay?
Yeah.
And here in this free talk conversation part, we should have a short conversation related to the topic. So, I will ask you some simple questions about a company, okay? And you will name some of these events that you joined recently, okay? So, let's have this short conversation. But first, I need to ask you, do you want me to speak slowlier?
Can you repeat me? Repeat, please.
Yes. Do you want me to speak slowlier?
Speak slowlier.
Yes.
I don't.
Maybe I speak too fast. Let me type it for you, okay? So, do you want me to speak slowly?
I don't understand.
I think we have a class assistant here, so Hugh,
yes.
can you please translate? I will ask our class assistant, Hugh.
I want you slowly. Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say?
Yes, I had One you speak slowly.
Okay, good. Well, I am using Google Translate with no problems at all when the class assistant is absent.
Yeah.
So this is the translation in Vietnamese. Can you see?
Yeah.
So I will speak slowly, okay?
Yeah.
Yes. So let's start. Phuc, I would like you to describe one company event that you joined recently. Okay?
Yes.
When did it happen? When was the event? What time?
Even. Yes. I like some organize like travel kind of travel and of course it's about is summer
In summer.
is
Okay.
in summer.
And what did you do there with your colleagues? What were you doing in this event?
What are you doing? Yes. Even I will get I will get acquainted and make friends with many other colleges. Yeah,
Okay.
and I can visit many many sense beautiful sense
Okay.
beautiful.
Okay, very good. So, Phuc, can you also tell me how many people were there in this event?
I think we've had for 15 people in
I see.
yeah in
Okay, very good. Thank you, Phuc. This was good enough. Actually, you were able to express your ideas, to describe shortly the event and the activities. Of course, the number of people that came to this event.
yeah
Okay, this was again a nice improvement. Actually, you were able to express
will
your ideas.
to
Very nice.
That's
Now
it,
let's
okay.
move on to dialogue this part. So, Phuc, our class assistant responded now, and if you need any translation in Vietnamese,
Yeah.
just let me know, okay? We will
Translation.
switch from Google Translate to class assistant, okay?
yeah
Let's read the example conversation. Two friends talking about company event. I will read the dialogue slowly.
well
You should
companies
focus
are
on
in
listening as much as you can.
Sunday.
Pay attention to my
The girl is
pronunciation, and then we will have some reading practice together, okay?
Inverters.
Let me begin.
What inverter?
Did you know? Do you know about the company event next week?
River.
No, I don't. I haven't heard of it yet. Well,
Perez.
our company is organizing a gala dinner next Sunday. A gala dinner? What does it involve? There will be a buffet dinner and some performances by the staff. Great. Afterward, there will be a competition. You can perform anything you want, from
Afterward.
singing to dancing. Whoever wins the competition will get a big reward. Sounds interesting.
Competition.
Look, I will underline some important parts of this dialogue, and of course, I will support you. I will support you with some useful definitions, example sentences in the public chat box, okay? So
Public.
make sure that you read my messages in the chat.
Yeah.
And of course, you can see the translation. I hope you will be able to see the translation from our class assistant. Once again, I will underline some important words that you should learn how to pronounce, how to use. Of course, let me begin. I will underline some important parts, and of course, I will explain each one of these words. Okay? We will talk about gala dinners. This is the first phrase that I suppose you already know the meaning, or you can guess the meaning, but we will explain, of course. We will this verb, to involve. We will explain, oh, the tools aren't working perfectly, okay. We will talk about the buffet dinner, performances, and we will mention a couple of adverbs like afterwards, or the pronoun whoever.
Whoever.
And of course, as I mentioned, I will provide many example sentences for you. First of all, this word, gala dinner.
Gala.
This is a kind of a public entertainment.
Gala dinner.
Public event
Public event.
where,
Yeah.
of course,
Public event.
the reason for organizing is some special occasion. For example, you can have a charity gala dinner or evening in order to collect money for the charity purposes. Okay, so the point of this kind of a dinner is some special occasion, and of course there are many guests. Here is another word. The verb to involve means to include or to affect somebody or something. You can say, for example, that an activity or situation involves something, then it is a part of it, actually. It includes something. Like, for example, when you say, what will the job involve? Meaning, what will your responsibilities be? Buffet, or buffet, is a meal, actually, food at a party that is not served personally, but people serve themselves, okay? So the food is placed all over the place, and the guests can serve themselves, okay? When they have buffet dinner, this is how it looks like, okay? Staff is another noun that I would like to explain for you. Once again, take a look at my messages in the chat. And of course, you will see many example sentences. What is important too, that this noun is uncountable. You should be using singular verb. The staff is, not the staff are.
Staff
in American English, staff is always followed by a plural verb. The staff are against the idea, for example. But in British English, formal British English, it is okay to use plural verb. The start are. Okay? But once again, you should remember that when you use this noun, you are referring to more than one person, okay? Not only one person. Once again, you can see the example sentences to help you understand how to use this word, okay? Performance is actually an act of music or a play. Very often when we talk about theater or movies, we talk about performances. And another important word, of course, you know that competition is a situation in which people are trying to be more successful than other people. Competition can be an organized event where people or teams compete against each other. Okay? And of course, I will support you with short definitions for these two words. Afterwards is a time adverb, meaning that an event happens after another one. So it's very similar to after or afterwards. They have the same meaning. And whoever is the pronoun, used to say that it doesn't matter who does something, okay? You can say, for example, give these clothes to whoever needs them. It doesn't really matter to whom you are going to give them, okay? I'm still trying to speak slowly. I hope that you are able to follow everything I say. If you need any additional explanation, please let me know, okay?
Please just know.
Type the word or say the word that you don't understand, and I will do my best to explain the word for you. Okay?
Anything else?
Let's focus on pronunciation. Pay attention how you pronounce certain words. Organizing. Gala. Buffet. Performances. This ending plural s here. Performances. Okay? Staff. Make sure that you use that and sound. Staff. Involve. Afterwards. Competition. Pay attention to the intonation. Competition. The big competition. Rewards. And I think everything else is quite easy for you to pronounce. Of course, pay attention to the w sound in wins or will or want. Focus on that w sound as well. So, enough talking. Let's practice reading. First, Phuc, let me ask you, do you understand my explanation?
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. So let's practice reading now. You will be Jackson and I will be Jenny, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know about the company event next year? Next week.
No, I don't. I haven't heard of it yet.
Well, our company is organizing a gala dinner next Sunday.
Gala dinner? What does it involve?
There will be a buffet dinner and some performances by the staff.
Great.
Afterwards, there will be a competition. You can perform anything you want. from singing to dancing. Whoever wins the competition will get a big reward.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, good. This was good reading practice, actually. Usually when there aren't many students participating, we switch the roles. But actually here, we don't have much text for the second person. He only has a couple of sentences which are very simple. So I need to say that you really showed her. This was good reading. And I think that you did not have some big difficulties in pronouncing these words. Maybe, Phuc, I would like you to pay attention to this k-s blending sound in the word next.
And
next.
the word next.
Okay?
Yeah. Next.
Maybe you could
Next.
practice a couple of more words just to get the idea how you should pronounce this k-s.
How you should.
Let's take some other words. Text or mix or
Next.
the one that we used next.
Next.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's repeat
Next
a couple
Sunday.
of words with these
Make.
blending
Make
sounds.
text.
Phuc, could you read the words? All three of them. Text,
The word.
mix, next.
Yes.
Let's try.
Next. Mix. Test. Attack.
Text.
Text. Next.
That's right. So your pronunciation should be like this. Text. Take a look at the chat. Text.
Text.
Mix.
Make.
Mix.
Mixed. Mixed. Next. Next.
Next.
Next.
There you go.
Yeah.
This was better, Phuc. This was definitely better.
Yeah.
So, whenever you struggle with some difficult sound, like this blending sound we have here, Phuc, just try to slow down a little bit, okay? Students usually try
Slow
to say the
down.
word quickly, and then they mispronounce the word. Try to slow
Pronounce.
down a little bit.
Slow down.
Next.
Next.
Next, until you improve.
Next.
It is
Next.
better practice to slow down a little bit and then
Next.
pronounce the word faster, okay? This is just a matter of practice. It's
Next.
not difficult.
Next.
I'm absolutely sure that you can do it,
Next.
that you can pronounce
Next.
this blending sound.
Next. Next.
Text, mix, make the m
Mix.
longer.
Mace. Mace.
There are other sounds which are sometimes very, very difficult
Next.
for the
Audio
students to
stroke
put
and
in
2230.
one word. Very often
Next.
students struggle with s and sh in words like
Nick.
social,
Nick.
social.
Nick.
It's
Nick.
the same
Nick.
struggle, different
Nick.
sound, but
Next.
as in this example, you should always try to
Social.
slow down a little bit and
Social.
it will sound better. Social.
Social.
Social, okay?
Social.
Make those sounds a bit longer and it will be better. Absolutely
Will be
better.
better.
Don't
Will
worry.
be better.
It is just a matter of practice.
Will be better.
And now I think that we can move on to this pronunciation part, which is also
Move on.
important today. Of course, we have plenty of time to practice everything in detail since you are the only
telephone,
student
yeah.
participating. And here are the example words. We should practice sh
Beach.
and t. So, Phuc,
Beat.
in order to have
H.
more success, pay attention how you make the position of
Bench.
your mouth when making sh sound.
Sh.
Your lips should take that
Eat.
position.
T.
Sh,
Sh.
chocolate,
Chocolate.
beach.
Beach.
So, ch sound requires you to make a certain position of your front teeth, your tongue, and your lips. Unlike t, t, your tongue is behind your front teeth. Okay? But ch is more voiced. Listen
More
carefully.
voiced.
I will read the words once and then you will practice. Here they are. Beach,
Beach.
beat,
Beat.
each,
Each.
eat,
Eat.
bench,
Bench.
event,
Event.
watch,
Watch.
and what.
Watch.
So these words are very, very similar.
Eat.
The only difference is in this t or ch sound. So whether you will say beat or beach, whether you will say eat or each, watch
Beach.
or
Yeah.
what. Very similar words. Let me hear you to read once all the words.
Each. Yeah. Beach. Beat. Each. Eat. Bench. Event. What. What.
Very good. Good. This was excellent practice. Let's move on to the next slide. Slide number 7. Here, of course, you can see some common mistakes where you can easily mispronounce the words. But you did great. Actually, you were following instructions. This was really clear. I will repeat the words one more time. Listen. Eat. Eat. Event. What? Beach. Eat.
Eat.
Bench. Watch. Everything was very good, actually. I would only like you to repeat the word event because of the tone, intonation. Event.
Event. Event.
Event. There you go. That's right. Many students today mispronounce this word. It's a very simple word. It has to do with raising your voice and a certain letter. So, event. You raise your voice when the comes, okay? Event.
Yeah. Event.
And that's right. And this is the correct tone of the word. English actually has many tones.
Many toe. Many toe. Toe.
You should, of course, know that because your language is
Because
also
your
language of tones, and you almost sing when you
almost
speak
sing.
in Vietnamese. In English, this intonation is also very
Intonation.
important.
Yeah.
And if you learn
If
these
you
patterns,
learn
it will be much easier for
it
you
must
to improve
you
your pronunciation skills.
Pronunciation skill.
Instead of repeating these words, I always prepare some additional words.
Something is well.
I would like you
I
to
could
repeat
lie.
these words that you will see right here on the
Repeat
slide.
it,
I
yeah.
will copy them. And you will be able to practice these words as well. So, here are the ch words, and here are
Sure.
the t words
Sure.
that are, once again,
Sure.
very similar. Okay?
Chi.
Here they are.
Chi. Chill.
And of course, I would
Much.
like you to
Much.
read these words as well.
Mm.
Listen carefully. Chin,
Chin.
cheer,
Chill.
match,
Match.
tin,
Tin.
tear,
Tear.
mat.
Mat.
We hear you.
Yes. Chin. Cheer. Match. Tin. Tear. Mat.
Very good. Good. This was excellent pronunciation. Very
Yeah.
nice. Okay. Well,
Very
if
good
you would like to have more
pronunciation.
practice, or your classmate Dot,
Yeah.
who is listening tonight, let me share some great pronunciation videos with you. here they are. I always prepare
Yeah,
some
yeah.
additional practice with pronunciation. So you can copy the links and practice whenever you have free time,
Yeah.
okay?
Pronunciation.
Videos are made by professionals. There are many useful instructions how to work on your pronunciation. So you can copy them if you wish. This is not necessary, of course. Generally, I think that you have done an excellent job with your pronunciation here with And now we will move to conversation practice part. Here are the suggestions, actually the sentences that we practice during the lesson. So, we can talk about your company organizing a gala dinner next Sunday. We can ask questions like, what does it involve? What about the food? Will there be some buffet dinner or something like that? Of course, you can see three different the tools are not working properly, so I will try to circle these three contexts, okay? And of course we can improvise. We can talk about all three of them. Since once again you are a privileged student here, the only student, so we have plenty of time. We can improvise, we can change some details. The point is, Phuc, for you to use as many words as possible. And, of course, to focus on making complete, full sentence structures. I will be listening carefully to everything you say. I will be typing, correcting if necessary in the public chat box. And then we will talk about those things that maybe we need to improve, okay? So, let's start. Don't worry, I will help you with everything.
Yes.
So, which context would you like to have first?
I will choose picture 1.
Okay, very good. Hello, Phuc. How have you been? Is everything okay at work?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard that your company is organizing some big event. Is that true?
Yes. My companies have the even end of year event, and yeah.
End of the year event.
Yeah.
No.
My boss of companies will spoke about some workers in old year and orientation of company in the future. And
I see. So
yeah.
you will be talking about some future plans for the company.
Yeah, plan.
I see.
Yeah,
I
future
see.
plan. And
Okay. And
yeah, and bonus a lot of people have the achievement good in year and talk about entertainments in New Year. Yes.
Okay, I see. So you will have a kind of a review of last year business results, and you will talk about plans for the future,
Yeah.
for the next year plans, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. And what does this event involve? Are you going to have some kind of a dinner, some performances, or not?
Yeah. The end of year even will have the have many people, many colleges in our country, and have the kind of drink and have many foods, and it's a six and 10 hour PM, 10 PM.
Okay. And how about the guests? Are you going to have many guests, any clients, for example? Are they invited to this event?
How about
Are the company's clients invited?
yeah, how about what how many people are? Can you I don't understand question.
Okay. My question was, are the company's clients invited? So your company works with some other companies. They work together. So are the managers inviting business partners? Are you having his partners in this event? Are they invited?
Yes. Yes. We'll have the sign invite. Some partner with my company will get end of the event, and yeah. Yeah.
Good, excellent. Look, in the meantime, I use the Google Translate once again to help it. So we call them partners, business partners, or we can say that they are clients. Okay?
Yeah.
I will type that just to make sure. Okay, and I will shortly relate to some parts of your speech. Okay? So we call them business partners or clients as well. So you were clear with the question when I mentioned business clients, okay?
Business client.
Usually company invites. You invite. Let's translate this verb, okay? How do we say invite? Wait a second. I will translate that one also. This is how, wait a second. This is how we translate this verb, to invite somebody for something. Okay?
Invite somebody to something. Okay.
And that was the question. Are the company's clients invited or partners? Very good. Look, you actually showed excellent effort. You were trying so hard to make the progress and to develop your speaking practice. Generally speaking, I think that your understanding is much better. You can understand
You can
and follow
understand. You can understand
much
and
more
follow.
than you can say.
Much
Actually.
more
But
you can
once
say.
again,
You can.
this is very good for your progress, and you should definitely
You
try
should
to have
definitely
more speaking practice.
more
Speaking
speaking.
practice in future. And let me shortly relate to some parts of your speech. Yes. Pay attention, Phuc. In American English, once again,
American.
company is followed by a singular verb. You can see that in the chat box, okay? My company has. My company has. It is replaced with it.
Is.
Pronoun is it. My company or it has. Okay? In American. In formal, official, British English or
Informal,
written English, you can
official.
say company have.
Oh my god.
But this is very rare. Usually, you will hear
Usually.
singular verb. My is. My company has.
My is.
Not
My company
my company
has.
are or
My
have.
company are or
Same
have.
story
My
was
are
for the noun
have
stack.
is.
It's the same rule.
Oh, no.
Okay? Future plans, yes, pay
Usually,
attention how you
luôn
use
my company
quantifiers.
is
A
or
lot of
have.
people, many people.
Many people.
You cannot say many food.
Many
Food is uncountable. Okay?
yeah, food not have many food.
It is uncountable noun, and this is why you
Uncountable
cannot
noun.
say many.
Uncountable noun là cái gì nhỉ?
Several time, just in case, maybe you cannot understand everything. It's not.
Nghe cái từ rất quen.
So it
Uncountable
cannot
noun,
be
danh từ
used
cứng
with
được.
many.
Ok.
You can say
Food.
these phrases. You can say
thể dùng
a
từ.
lot of food
A lot
or
of
plenty of
food.
food. This is a very nice expression.
lot of
Plenty of
food.
There will be
Not
plenty of
had
food. Cannot say
lot of food. Yeah,
many. Okay.
plant.
What else was important? Yes, pay attention how you pronounce colleagues.
A lot of
The
food.
sound is here. So, colleagues are co-workers. College is
Plenty.
the university where you go to study. College and colleagues
Of food.
should be pronounced and the end.
Not
These two words are very often
not
confused.
many.
Colleague, college. I went to
Because,
college and studied literature or math,
Because
but my colleagues are very good
First.
people.
is
Okay.
uncountable noun.
And everything else was just fine. You were definitely very good in pronunciation. You showed great improvement. Make sure that you practice that blending. Okay, I will type that
Phuc.
in
Yes, well,
your
Kes.
assessment form.
Kes.
Blending
Kes.
with mixed text. Remember that. Vocabulary was good, and I think that you should keep up
Good.
good practice. Pay
Vocabulary,
attention with
good.
grammar.
Grammar.
Okay. Pay attention with
Kes.
irregular,
Blending. Okay.
plural
Blending.
nouns. Okay, this is my suggestion. And once again, everything else was very good. So, Phuc, make sure that you copy your homework links. I will also support you with some additional reading links if you want to have more practice about the vocabulary related to the topic. Here they are. And of course, here are the homework links.
Yeah.
I honestly hope that I helped you, Phuc, and that you were able to improve your skills related to our topic today. Feel free to rate our class. You can rate the teacher, technical conditions and materials. Once again, it was my pleasure to be your teacher today, and I hope that we will meet again in some other classroom. Thank you so much, Phuc. Have a nice evening, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher. Oh my god. Bye. Okay. Oh my god, mình tôi học một thầy hai chết rất là khó quá. Yeah, bye.